So, as you can see, this is the starting point of me doing some peppermint patties. Now, this recipe is very, very easy, lads. Ignore that, because that's not going in there. That's getting yeeted out of the way. Eggs, dark chocolate, icing sugar, in a bowl. You want about 250 grams of this. 1 egg white, couple of drops of that, and then you melt this. And I will continue showing you this as it goes. So as you can see, boys, you basically put 1 egg yolk straight into the pot. Don't put the yellow part in, just the white part, relatively white part. Leave the yellow part out, and basically then you're going to whisk that until it becomes a kind of rather thickish kind of dough. Adding peppermint extract where and if you feel for flavouring, and then you're going to basically put them out on a patty plating. I do apologise, boys, I should have mentioned the golden syrup beforehand. That also goes in the pot. And be very sparing with the peppermint. It's very, very strong. I can smell it from here. But yeah, golden syrup is absolutely necessary. And if you want to, you can chuck in small little flakes of cinnamon, but I personally don't fancy it. Also, boys, I'm extremely old and fucking lazy, and I'm using a whisk. Mostly because you can do it by hand, but I don't particularly have the patience or the temperament to do it by hand. And I'm going to stop for that, because that's just very mad. So, lads, basically you want the kind of consistency that even when you're tilting it, it ain't moving. So you can turn it into the flat cakes that you're going to do it to. So what you're going to do is you're going to spoon this out, probably make 4 or 5 little cakes. Well, no, not 4 or 5, I'm going to make about 20 about this. Put them on a baking tray or some kind of other tray. Stick them in your fridge or freezer for about 5-10 minutes so they can harden. Pull them out, then dip them in chocolate. So, as I was transferring it to the freezer, as you've got to put it in there for about 20 minutes, I suspect these are going to turn absolutely fucking disasters. Because these are the first time I've ever done these things. So I expect them to look nothing like what they do in the movies, on telly, or anything like that. So this is going to be funny to watch. So, here comes to the melting of the chocolate. And then I'm going to go into dipping. I still think this is going to turn into an epic disaster. So I all told you it was going to be a disaster. I could tell it was a disaster. This is the first time I've ever done them. And I'm going to show this video simply because to show that I'm not some perfectionist. This is funny, so bear with me. There you have it. The absolute bloody disaster. My first 4 peppermint patties. An epic failure and extremely funny. But I have learnt some valuable lessons from this video and this experiment that I've been doing. Firstly, don't use so much egg white. Secondly, it does take practice considerably. I would have thought that these kind of batter patties would have been easy to put together, but they're really not. Oh well, you've seen my disaster. Thank you very much.